We are seeing a crypto capitulation happening right now. We are seeing a speed up. A few days back, we saw Bitcoin lose an important trend. 2 days later, altcoins lost that trend. Now what we're seeing is the whole market dropping at a very fast pace. Now, what usually happens when we drop fast, right, is we tend to find an area of support and see a big bounce. So today, I want to speak around two scenarios. The first one is Bitcoin's coming into a support zone. We must expect a big bounce. Now, what does a real bounce look like? I want to speak around tools that you can use to identify a real bounce. Then we want to speak around the second scenario, is us losing these supports. This opens the doors to a $30,000 to $40,000 Bitcoin. Where are the major levels we want to pay attention to? What are the warning signs that we can use to identify if we're going to those levels? And secondly, what happens to altcoins in those times? Guys, I'm Sheldon. Welcome to the channel. Smash the subscribe button and like up if you enjoy the content. And let's jump straight into it. So this is the important chart to know here on Bitcoin. We have this very big high time frame wedge where it's been opening up, and throughout the years, volatility has increased. You could see that the highs have just gotten bigger and the lows have also been nice and strong. But one thing that Bitcoin has always done, right, is it has had these pullbacks of up to 70 to 80%, right? Every time from the top to bottom, 70 to 80%, okay? Now, if we look at this bottom trend line here, and if we look at the top to the bottom of that trend, we are marking around 70%, right? So this opens up a door to say, hey, if we are going to repeat what Bitcoin's been doing over the last few years, we can expect a drop anywhere here. The supports are at $35,000 to $40,000. But before we jump there, we have to ask ourselves the question, has Bitcoin gained more strength throughout the years, right? And if you look at a little bit more of institutional money coming in, is that going to make a difference? Because as crypto holders, what we want to see is Bitcoin get stronger to the downside over the years. So what we want to pay attention to now, okay, is there is one more support before we start thinking $35,000 to $40,000. And that's this big support here. This is the trend that comes all the way from 2022, right? And this shows us support, right, just under the previous lows we had a few weeks back. So I want to go through the scenarios that I am seeing. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you guys is I want to show you the big support zone. So what I'm seeing is more downside in Bitcoin. I think there's still a little bit more to go. Okay, and I'm seeing a drop up anywhere here between 58,000 and 60,000. This is where we want to see a bounce. Now let's speak around the bounce to know that it's a real bounce. Firstly, we want to see a strong bounce. We want to see that there is buying power happening and that there is volume happening on the bounce. Now, if you look at zooming out slightly and you look at the volume of what's happening right now, we are definitely seeing an increase in volume, okay? But what we are not seeing is a big green spike, right? So once we look for a bounce, we want to see a green spike, okay, of volume. To show you guys, to go back here, right? If you see this time when we increase to the downside, remember, when things speed up, you must get ready for a bounce, right? We tend to speed up when a bounce is coming, or we're going to find liquidity or a buying power. But once you see the bounce, you want to see a spike of volume like this, right? We're not seeing any of that just yet, which means for me, I'm not seeing major buying power just yet, which means it could be sitting slightly lower down, okay? Now, the next thing to pay attention to is the lows were here and we are approaching those lows, which means that anyone that longed the market weeks back, right, have a stop loss here. And many are going to invalidate their thesis and get very bearish if we start to lose these levels. So psychologically, if Bitcoin loses this level, many are going to get super bearish and think 40,000. That's one of the perfect times for the market to trap everyone, right? So if we look at this now, what I'm looking for is I do have this trend and the support. I got horizontal supports. I have RSIs at the bottom, right? You can see RSIs right at the bottom oversold here on the daily, okay? And I do have 2 or 3 reasons, and this is a big one as well, just to show you guys, is the high time frame Fibonacci, right? If you take a Fibonacci from the market lows to the highs of the last entire cycle, right? And you draw up the fibs, you could see that this is where the 618 is. Previously, we bounced a little bit early. That's a big Fibonacci level. So we have 4 big reasons to say, hey, there can be liquidity here. Now, what you want to see on the bounce, and specifically on the daily chart, right, is you want to see a encouraging candle, right? Right now, the candles are just showing strength in the bear's favor, okay? But if we start to speed up, and we see a buy up, and we see a pin bar candle, or tomorrow, right, or the next day or two, we see an engulfing candle. What's an engulfing candle? Something that looks like this. And we see a big spike of volume, right? That's going to be a good sign, right? Which means that it's very likely that if we're going to see a spike up in volume, the bounce is going to be pretty big, right? It's going to be pretty fast. Now, let's speak around the idea of where I see the first bounce happening, because what I think is going to happen, okay, specifically on scenario A, okay, is we bounce, we push up, many are going to chase that bounce, okay, and then I think we're going to trickle back down, and then we'll know in the next week or two if we're going to break the trend up, if that was the real bounce or not. So I think there's a temporary bouncing coming, and after that temporary bounce, we'll know if it's real or not, right? But for me, I'm definitely paying attention to opening up some trades here, as well as buying a lot of altcoins when it comes to my long-term bags, right? As again, once the bounce comes and volume comes in, you can be in profits pretty quickly. So if we look at this here, what I want to see is a bounce up all the way up to at least $70,000 to $72,000. And this needs to happen over a day, 2 days, 3 days. All right, then what I think is going to happen is we're going to trickle. So I'm going to draw it out here. Drop, trickle, and then there's a big deciding point. If we are going to go lower down to the 40,000s, okay, or if we're going to break the trend and go back up to the 80,000s. Right, it's telling me there's a little bit of time in this area over here, okay, but one thing I am paying attention to is the buys. Now, a couple of, let's say, just trades or examples of what I'm doing is I'm looking to long this area here with a close stop loss at 57,000, okay, to this area over here. That's the first play for me. Okay, it's a nice little trade setup that I'm looking for. Anything below here, we drop here, I want to see side, and that for me will be very bearish. Okay, but this for me is a good risk to reward setup of what we're seeing. Okay, so that's my first play. When it comes to the altcoins, I'm seeing the same thing. I'm seeing support. We are incoming support right now, and we should be seeing a bounce. Okay, so let me show you guys the support I'm seeing on alts. Now, if you go back to alts and its original momentum, again, which line do you use as a trend? The one with the most touches, right? So I got a 4-touch trend line. Well, we're coming to the 4th touch now, and this is showing me a higher low on altcoins. Now, not all altcoins, but altcoins as a whole, right? To show that Bitcoin's making lower lows, but the dominance has been weak, right? Therefore, we are looking for a higher low on altcoins. Altcoins are coming straight into support now. Okay, so the show that I showed you guys yesterday, we were around here. Okay, when we saw the drop, I think we were here somewhere. Okay, we've now dropped into that big zone. So again, what I'm seeing is altcoins go slightly lower than where they went in the last 24 hours, and then I'm seeing a very strong bounce up. Okay, again, if we come down here and settle, that's where I'll turn quite bearish to the downside. For now, I'm actually looking at really good risk to reward pushes to the upside. Okay, however, I have to play it as it is. If we lose this at the end of the week, we're looking at the different scenarios. For now, I am seeing some strength, and that's the play that I'm looking to play at. Okay, when it comes to things like Ethereum, big zones for me here. I'm accumulating here at these low 1,600s. Big support trend of the bottom coming into support here. Important level for us to hold, right? Solana, my big zones are here between 56 and $62, $63. These are long-term plays that I'm buying, spot plays that I'm buying, right? I'm buying AVAX closer to the 6.5, which is incredibly cheap. There's a descending wedge here right now, and this is one of the tokens that I'm paying attention to for some buys. Okay, when it comes to the rest of the market, just to show you guys, S&P, okay, has had a small bounce, so it lost the trend and had a little bounce up. But one thing I do want to show you guys is S&P needs to wake up, because if it closes on this candle, let's just clear this up. There's very likely a big red candle coming next week. That's not a strong candle. Okay, that's showing me strength to the down. Again, it's showing me that we need to see this get above. Otherwise, I am seeing this continue down. Right, gold as well. Gold was doing decent yesterday. Okay, now starting to show some weakness. It's coming into support, so this could be a bounce zone. But if we lose this, some downside, right, when it comes to gold. So overall, things are looking a little bit shaky around the world. Okay, but I do think that Bitcoin specifically and altcoins are in a capitulation phase. Guys, smash up the like button. I'll be back on Monday with another stream to update you guys. I am going slightly long. I do have in my mindset we can go to 40,000. Okay, but the risk rewards look good here. I'm taking the long. 57,000 is where I'm putting my stop loss. Okay, and we'll wait and see how that plays out to see what are we looking for next. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.